Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to look at the greatest unit in Dokkan history, AGL LR Goku. This boy is just the pinnacle of the game currently. I don't know how else to say it besides that boy is good. Turns start out, he's at like 180k plus. Oh, look at that. He has more defense. Oh, well, okay. Well, wait. This is the friend Jiren at 50. Oh, okay. I was about to say, look at that. He's got more defense than Jiren, but that's a 55% Jiren. All right. So there's a lot to discuss with this UI Goku. There's, again, a lot of turns we're going to want to see, a lot of things we're going to want to do. This turn, we just happen to have all 7 links active, by the way. UI Goku has a very good link set: Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, Godly Power, Kamehameha, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. We're going to see UI Goku put up jaw-dropping numbers. He has a great key mechanic where AGL UI Goku gets key every single time he dodges, up to a max of 5. He, of course, 150% attack and defense start a turn, 70% chance of dodging. Both UI Goku and Vegeta, they have a 50% chance to crit on both their 12 and 18 key super attacks, but it lasts for the entire turn. Okay, so there we go, 5.19. Not even full key, and it's pretty easy for him to build up full key, by the way. Again, each dodge will give him key up to a maximum of 5. Okay, here we go. So, when UI Goku or Vegeta, when they double super, every attack after that double super is a guaranteed crit on the turn. It's a guaranteed crit. So that second attack is a guaranteed crit. So, it's just like, Goku and Vegeta are so ridiculous. They are like so far and away, I think, the 2 best units in the game. It's just like, they're just incredible. Now, unfortunately, as it happens with a lot of these sort of UI Goku and, as it happens with a lot of these Goku and Vegeta like cards, whereas like, they kind of end up giving Goku, it seems like, all the advantages, and Vegeta just gets shafted. That was indeed something that did happen here as well. Now, Goku does not have Super Saiyan in Ultra Instinct, but that's like, it's not like a Super Saiyan form, right? So, like, it makes sense that there's no, like, he doesn't have the Super Saiyan link. Vegeta is evolution, Super Saiyan Blue evolution, like a Super Saiyan Blue evolved, and they did not give him Super Saiyan, which doesn't make sense. Goku's got Shocking Speed. Now, Goku having Shocking Speed is an interesting talking point right here, right? Because we could argue that Goku was shafted by having Shocking Speed instead of Over in a Flash. Because obviously with Over in a Flash, he'd work a lot better with a lot of the big-time Saiyan characters, such as LR Vegeta Blue, LR Gogeta Blue, stuff like that. All right, by the way, we have our active skill, 217k defense. When Goku dodges for the first time in a turn, he gets another 30% defense. So after Goku dodges once on this turn, he's at like 250k defense or something like that. Like, people actually act like this UI Goku's not the best unit in the game, and it's stunning to me. It's absolutely stunning. Let's go and take a look at his active skill real fast. We might finish Boo tanks off. Let's see. Alright, so really good damage right there. That's the thing, both Vegeta and Goku have turn 4 active skills, very similar to the LR Super Saiyan 4s, but obviously there's so much more to like Goku's kit and stuff like that. Alright, so we'll probably just have Goku. I mean, in between, we'd have everything except for Legendary Power. I guess I could have God Topo Super Attack first. There's no way he finishes Blue Tanks out. And we are going to be able to get, I believe, full 24 key right here. So this is going to be a really good turn for UI Goku. Again, just for the sake of this showcase and getting Goku extra damage with links, we're rocking him in like slot 2 and stuff like that. Obviously, UI Goku is like the ideal slot 1 unit, right? You put him in slot 1, he's got the 70% chance to dodge, and then if its dodge doesn't go off, he still has 200k freaking defense. Like, it's unbelievable, right? UI Goku will cover a lot of weaknesses of like LR Universe 7, LR 17, and Golden Frieza. A lot of these units who need to be in slot 2, well, good for them, you can put UI Goku in slot 1. Alright, so there is at almost 6 million. Keep in mind, that if it's a crit, you basically double the attack stat. So if this is a crit right here, which it was, that basically was a 12 million attack stat. And then if he does a double super, it will be a 100% chance of crit. So UI Goku and Vegeta's damage is highly underrated by the community, because I swear too many people are not accounting for how ridiculous their crit mechanic is. That is one of the biggest things about both Goku and Vegeta, and that's the reason why, again, I think Goku is the clear #1, but I feel like people disrespect Vegeta a lot. He's not Goku, but he is goddamn good with the crits for sure. Alright, so we're here now on the Realm of Gods team. Now, personally, my favorite way to run Realm of Gods, oh my god, look at the dude, look at Vegeta and Goku. Like, the two of them together, Vegeta, 230k defense. If for whatever reason Vegeta does not get supered very quickly, his 230k defense with 40% damage reduction is so powerful. And then, I mean, Goku, like, people act like Goku's a bad... Even if Goku did not dodge, he has 218k defense, and he has a 70% chance to dodge, and he has a 50% chance to crit, and he has a 30% chance to additional. Like, these units are so crazy. And the thing about Goku and Vegeta together is that they share 5 out of 7 links. So it's like they are just devastating as a rotation. Now, the one good thing, again, Goku has a better key mechanic in that he's going to get key every time he dodges like that. Vegeta is getting key every attack he performs. So it's like Goku's just in a much better position to be able to build up his key. Yep, that, dude, this is, when you use these units, that's exactly what happens. You just instantly annihilate the opposition in front of you with these, like, crits. And then it's just like, they're all dead, and then you're just, like, cruising on. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get to this next rotation. Again, this is, if I'm running Realm of Gods, there's a couple different ways you can run it, right? Now, Physical Beerus is a crazy good unit. He's still very, very good. But the thing about Physical Beerus is he doesn't work the best with a lot of the Saiyans, right? Well, that's not really as much of an issue with UI Goku, because UI Goku has shocking speed. And that kind of is the sort of argument. It's like, is it better that Goku has shocking speed, or would he be better off with the Over and a Flash? Because shocking speed allows Goku to work really well with, like, Whis, Beerus, God Topo, a lot of those different, like, sort of gods like that. But then, of course, we have Over and a Flash would have been great to work more so with, like, you know, Blue Kaioken Goku, the LR Blue fusions, a lot of different characters like that. So, again, it's a nice little back and forth. 3.66 this Blue Goku does. Again, he is very ultra powerful. Look at that damage. Wow, we actually did finish this Vegeta off in this turn. In UI Goku, those two Easy A's right there, Realm of Gods Easy A's, absolutely insane. All right, so in this rotation, our Goku, oh boy, we got the Whis Tempura item, the Glizzy Gobbler Whis. So he's just gonna go ahead and slurp that down. And now we get 6 key because it is still currently glitched. Okay. So UI Goku in the middle right here would have 6 out of 7. So he would have, what is that? I believe Prepared for Battle, Godly Power, Kamehameha, Torrent of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. But I'm actually going to put Goku in slot 1. I would much rather prefer that. And we're going to see Goku be able to get full 24 key right here, unless he miraculously does not dodge either of these 2 attacks right here. Oh, he actually did get hit right there and then dodges 1. Are you kidding me? So he's at 23k. No! He's at 23 key. Okay, that leads us to talking about his revival mechanic, right? So UI Goku... okay, there's it's just, dude, the crits, the damage. But UI Goku, he could revive if you enter the turn under 50% HP and he has received 3 attacks. I would argue it's the most difficult revival mechanic in the game, because to receive 3 attacks with this guy is just very, very RNG based and very hard to do, right? Vegeta only has to get hit 7 times, but he doesn't have the 70% chance to dodge, right? So that's the thing with this UI Goku. You're probably not going to see him get that revival mechanic of his off too often. Whereas Vegeta's could happen a bit more, and then obviously LR Roshi I think would have the most common and easy to activate among all of them. Basically, you could just think of it as the HP restriction. As long as you've got a couple Gokus, what is it, like 2 other Turtle School units, then you're under 50% HP, it works, so that does work out rather well. I mean, again, I don't know what else to say about Goku. Like, I feel like his performance already should be fairly obvious at how good he is. Because I would argue he's probably the best defensive unit in the game, but he is actually also probably the best offensive unit in the game at the same time, right? Like, people will go crazy talking about Goku and Frieza, look at all this damage they could do, that damage they could do, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. Goku does not need help. It doesn't matter what situation Goku is in, he's dominant. It's like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's the thing. Vegeta, I would argue, does need a little bit of help. Goku does not. There's no situation Goku is going to look bad in unless it's like, we're using a terrifying Conquerors team, and I threw AGL UI Goku on there or something like that. Even then, his dodging would still be helpful, though. All right, 170k defense on this turn. I think I'm just going to go ahead. Let's just go ahead and finish this LR Vegeta off right here. And then we'll move on to the next fight. Alright guys, so now I figured we go ahead and jump over to the Kamehameha team, see how powerful UI Goku is without any support type units around. Now again, here's where, you know, UI Goku works well in Realm of Gods, Shocking Speed, Beerus, Whis, Vados, all the Angels and stuff like that. But if he had Over in a Flash instead, that would allow him to work better with like the Blue Fusions. So, you know, that is kind of where it's like, you know, which would you personally like? Would you like Goku to work better with the Blue Fusions and some Over in a Flash characters like that? Or do you prefer that he works better with the gods? I mean, we'll see, right? I imagine we're probably going to get overall a lot more Over in a Flash characters than Shocking Speeds, but like, you know, we'll see like if Beerus ever comes from the Moral arc or something like that, maybe. I mean, we'll see, right? All right, so we'll just rock him with LR Gohan. So we're going to have a few things active. We're going to have Kamehameha, Prepared for Battle, and Legendary Power and Fierce Battle. So we have 4 links. So that's the thing, like Goku, it's going to be pretty easy for Goku to have a lot of links active, a lot of characters, because Goku has this, like, you know, 50% chance to crit. It's going to be fairly often that, like, type disadvantage is just not going to matter to Goku. Again, we're not really seeing it so far in this showcase and a lot of these Dokkan events and stuff like that. But, like, you know, as he's doing doubles, like, he's, like, one-shotting all these bosses, right? But, like, he's got a 30% chance to additional, like built into his passive. Both Goku and Vegeta have that. So we'd have so many, like, situations, opportunities where we are just absolutely annihilating and virtually destroying everything in our way. Like, these 6th-year anniversary units are really, really fun. They're really, really broken in every way. Again, turn 4 active skills are ridiculously powerful. The only thing with the active skills is they do have an HP restriction of 50%, and it's like, I mean, they didn't really need that. I mean, I found that I'm still able to get that off in, like, a lot of the difficult events and stuff like that, but I definitely think it would have been a lot better had they not, like, had the 50% HP restriction. I know it's like, oh, well, you know, you could either get the revival mechanic under 50% or above 50% get the active skill, but typically, like, it takes a long time to get the revival mechanic, right? Like, I guess theoretically you could get it instantaneously, but it's not that simple. All right, we're going to get the Whis Glizzy Gobbler again right here, which is going to go ahead and give us some key. After this, we're on the Kamehameha run. After this, we'll go over to Reps of Universe 7, where Goku could probably get some of his higher attack stats. And then, of course, we are going to try and get the, whatchamacallit, in this video. The revival mechanic. It's just, this is where, like, you know, so far, this recording, I'm at like 20 minutes, right? It's going to take another 45 minutes just to get UI Goku's revival on camera. 178k, like, see, this thing, like, without support, he does 1 dodge and he's above 200k defense. Like, this rotation, these 2 UI Gokus together, like, is like the cream of the crop. Like, this is what destroys, like, the God of Destruction event. 5.37, no support, and it's a 50% chance crit. 50% chance this is actually a 10 million attack stat instead of a 5 million attack stat. Just like that. Yeah. Sorry, you know, I can't really show off his additionals in action here. Because that boy is too busy absolutely incinerating everything beyond belief in 1 attack. Okay, so now the Blue Fusions are going to transform. These 2 boys are just going to be sitting here attacking all day long. So I think we'll probably go... I think I'll take Reps of Universe 7. But I might take them into, like, the God event or something like that. Again, because I'm going to want to try and get the revival mechanic for Goku, but it's going to take quite a bit of, you know, trying here. It's not easy to enter a turn under 50% HP, get the 3 hits. Like, again, it's just not going to be easy. And then, not only do you have to be under 50% HP entering the turn, having received 3 hits, then you have to die on the rotation as well. Like, again, it's rather difficult. This Janemba, hello, Janemba, can you dodge? Or are you just going to go out like a bitch? There you go. You going to dodge the second one, though? Nope, and that's probably GG for Janemba. By the way, the 5-year anniversary LRs are still really good. They're now, I easily would say the 5-year anniversary LRs are underrated. People slander them, and they're way better than people give them credit for sure. Alright guys, so now we're over here in the God of Destruction event. This is about as hard as it gets, right? Oh, damn. Okay, well, we're going to have the Icarus Kid Gohan item activate. This is going to give us extra attack and defense. Now, I'm coming into the God event again because I'm going to try and get UI Goku's Revival to activate. This is going to take a long time. I probably do want to get a better look at reps of Universe 7 as well. The team is obviously very good. The thing about UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta in this God event, this is like, the God event is the most difficult, like, event in the game. Duh, right? Obviously. Clearly, it is designed around Goku and Vegeta. Like, the event is intended to be so intimidating to players that you then want to summon for Goku and Vegeta, who are so OP that even, you know, Vegeta doesn't really work in type disadvantage stages because if you get super attacked, you instantly die. But Goku also would instantly die if hit by, like, if Hella supers Goku here, he's going to take like 500k damage. Like, even, you know, as crazy as UI Goku is. But he's got the 70% chance to avoid that. So, like, even though, and, you know, type disadvantage is not going to slow down either of these characters offensively because they have the 50% chance to crit. So, you know, that's, like, they're designed to help carry you through, like, virtually every single stage, right, in here. All right, let's go and see. We're just going to put UI Goku slot 1. We have Vegeta slot 2 right here. We are under 50% HP. By the way, notice the little revive thing down there. If we can currently revive on the turn, you'll see it's like animated. You'll see it like sort of like bouncing around and stuff like that. All right, so Goku, there's the first dodge, which means it's very difficult for him to take damage. As soon as Goku gets off any dodge, the damage he, like, as soon as Goku gets off any dodge, his defense goes way up in that turn, right? A very powerful ability. Then this is a very common sight right here. A double super attack. Again, he's got a 30% chance of busting out an additional super attack. And then, you know, pretty common, we'd see him do a third attack. Oh, I was about to say just like so. But that's where, again, these two just go crazy because they start getting additionals. They have a 100% chance to crit. And even these powerful gods of destruction just go down like bitches. Like, they just get incinerated, destroyed, annihilated, embarrassed is what happens with these god of destructions with, you know, these LRs. So, all right, we saw really crazy damage by Goku. I do want to get this revival off. Again, this is going to take me the next 2 hours of recording, I'm sure, just going into all these god stages trying to get it. We need Goku to take 3 hits, and we have to stay under 50% HP for the turn. So, again, not very easy. The other thing, too, is the God event is, like, the hardest stage in the game to where, like, we could do it. But we are only able to have 1 item, which can make it very difficult to try and get that as well. Oh, hey, we could do, you know, Universe 7's active skill right there. All right, so I guess I'm just going to cut now. Let's just get this revival mechanic, and we might still look at UI Goku a little bit more in Reps Universe 7 afterwards. All right, well, this actually worked out pretty good. It only took me about, I think, 40 minutes or so to get to this situation, and we're golden. We're actually going to be able to get the revival right here. So if you guys take a look, you can see the little revive icon sort of dancing down there. Goku has been hit 3 times. We entered the turn under 50% HP. I have Angel Golden Frieza on this rotation, so we're definitely going to go ahead and get finished off. So let me just go ahead and fly through this rotation, and let's take a look at our boy UI Goku reviving.
まだ終わりじゃねえぞ。17号やベジータ、それに他のみんながオラに託してくれたんだ。その思いにかけてもここで一歩も引くわけにはいかねえ。
All right, so after the revival happens, of course, it spits us out to the next rotation, and we recover 70% HP, which is ultra powerful. Do keep in mind that you can only have one revival go off per fight. Notice how it's like now grayed out like that because we've used the revival. That is obviously set in the future. If you have like a team full of revival characters, you're not just infinitely reviving nonstop, right? I kind of would like to knock out maybe one more run on Reps of Universe 7, and then we'll go ahead and finish up. Alright guys, so one of the really powerful things I think about LRUI Goku, again, is that as a slot 1 unit, his power is like ridiculous. And then there's a lot of LRs, like, you know, Universe 7 and stuff like that, who like, if they're in slot 2, and then they're able to get their super attack off and they increase their defense, like, then things get quite a bit better, right? So it's like you're able to just really like protect like any incredible slot 2 unit with this LRUI Goku and let him just go off to the races, right? And of course, it's going to be pretty common that he's going to be dodging everything. Even if he doesn't dodge, he's taking double digits, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really see where you can criticize this guy. Like what's the argument for this guy not being number 1? Like, like, where would you even begin? Like, I have people tell me that, like, oh, you know, like, Jiren is better defensively, and, like, that's laughable, because it's like, you go into, like, the God event, and if Jiren gets targeted for a super attack, he's getting absolutely ass blasted. If Goku gets, like, that's it, you're done, right? Jiren, you know, maybe he has 300k defense, he's still gonna take a couple 100k in the God event, right? The difference between UI Goku and all these other bums is that with UI Goku, you have a 70% chance to dodge. And people can sit there and do the whole, oh, it feels like 20% chance to dodge. No, it's a 70% chance to dodge. And most of the time, that boy is bobbing and weaving, and he is literally untouchable. So don't even try it. This is Goku is the king of this game. He is, to me, just like undeniable in his power. I do think Vegeta is right there, though. Vegeta is super good. All right, I don't know. I guess we'll just get like another like rotation right here. We'll just do this, and then I might just get like one more like skip ahead to like one more rotation where we can get like a bunch of support for UI Goku and just see like a high attack stat that he can get. But like attack stats again are very deceiving with both Goku and Vegeta because of the inordinate amount of crits they're gonna be busting out, right? So it's like you could see like the 2 million attack stat or something and be like, oh wow, he's mid, he's not even that good. But it's like, oh, but then it crit and it's actually like a 5 million attack stat, and oh, then he double supered and it's another guaranteed crit, and it's like it's just compounding on itself, right? And it's like this guy at 55%, 70% chance to dodge, 50% chance to crit, 30% chance to additional. That's UI Goku at 55%. Alright guys, so let's just get this rotation on camera right here. So we have physical UI Goku. We got a lot of UI Goku's links active, right? We're going to have what? What do we have right here? Prepared for battle, Godly Power, Kamehameha, Tournament of Power, all active. This should be a fairly high attack stat. Don't forget that Tien and Roshi are a support type unit. UI Goku is a support type unit. So let's see what damage we'll get out of AGL UI Goku here. But again, I mean, this guy just comes in, dominates completely, crits, additionals, dodge. AGL UI Goku just has everything, does everything, is everything, right? Like, the damage this guy can put up is unreal. 5.65 right there. Like, again, if he crits, you just double the attack stat, and the damage is just, like, through the moon. It's just like this. When you have UI Goku, this is the screen that you see right here. Him standing there, menacing, the boss dead, the game dead. He is just, to me, it's easy. AGL UI Goku, best unit in the game. I don't really see much argument there. So let me know what you guys think. You get this guy to full level 10 links, though, and it is GG. That's for damn sure.